Hi, this is Coach McQueen with Myosource. We've had a lot of questions on the Kinetic Bands about asking why do you have actually two different kits. Basically, we have the same leg straps, but we have two different kits of resistance bands. Basically, one that is for what we call under 13 years old, and then one for over 13 years old. And each one of those kits has 4 bands in them. Those bands are designed for those age groups, those body sizes. So with the kit that is for those under 13, basically that's also kind of our benchmark is 110 pounds, but we also like to use the age factor because sometimes you've got bigger kids, but they're still younger. Maybe if they're advanced, they can go to the stronger bands, but just want to make sure that you're getting the right set of bands for your athlete to make sure that they get the most benefit. So what comes with each kit, and this is a under 13 kit, under 110. Here is the resistance bands. I'll go over them. It also comes with our athletic stretching strap. This is a nylon strap, primarily to be used for like a post stretch. It's got a loop on each end. You can use it with the upper body and the lower body. So in another video we can go over that, but for now, basically just you've got the 2 leg straps, and in another video you can see exactly how to put them on. I'll go a little bit faster in this particular case. You just want to make sure that they're snug. You don't have to be real tight, but you just want to make sure that they're secure. And look right there that you've got that logo pointing in front of you, and you've got a leg strap on each band, on each leg. So this is going to allow you to speed training, fitness, conditioning, just about any kind of training that you would want to do, that you can add resistance. And we're going to have a band in the front and we're going to have a band in the back. So we're going to activate your muscles as you move in the hip flexors, the quads, hamstrings, glutes, hips. Also going to elevate your heart rate and for conditioning, for cardio, for endurance. So for those that are under 110, they're going to get 4 sets of bands. And there's going to be, we're going to start with the gray bands. So the levels are the gray, and then the teal, and then the green, and the yellow. So you can, these bands also, if you'll notice that one band is a little bit longer than the other. The long band goes in front, the short band goes in back. We want to make sure with the longer band that you get full range of motion, and that since it's a tighter area in the back for the hamstrings and the glutes and the hips, that shorter band is going to activate the muscles, and we want to make sure that the front and back are activated as equally as we possibly can. So if you have a younger athlete, I would start them out with the gray and just move your way up based on how they feel, always remembering that more is not always better. We want them to be able to be fully active, stay in their athletic position and comfort, and you'll begin to notice that, hey, it's a little bit harder than doing it normal and developing those muscles. We're very excited that we're one of the few companies that offers anything that is specifically designed for those kids in that age and weight bracket. But that's why we have the difference. So if you're at the 13 level, over 110, probably somewhere around middle school, maybe a freshman in high school, you can move up to the other bands. This is the kit that comes with 4 sets of bands. Now you're going to have, in this kit, you will have, we're going to start out, it goes red, orange, green, and blue. And again, you really want to start out with that red, get a good feel for it. You may have some athletes or some people in the fitness arena that you may never go to the blue, or you may want to only do that once in a while. Again, remember that this is not more is better. We want you to be fully active. We want you to sprint, jump, do whatever you're doing, and be able to do that freely and get into your range of motion. So as a demonstration, again, these bands come, one is longer than the other. The long band goes in front, and the short band goes in back. And now, when I move my feet just about shoulder width apart, I can start to feel that in the outer quad and the hips and the glutes. So, for instance, with the longer band in front, you'll see that I can come out here pretty far. That's full range of motion. We don't want to be too tight where I'm going to be restricted. That's why you want to make sure that you're using the right bands. If you're a little bit stronger, you can move to the orange or the green or the blue. Sometimes if you're you just want to work out, you're a little sore, and don't go up to the stronger bands. Just stay within what works for you so that you can perform just about any function. And I can come in here pretty easy. I can squat, I can jump. One of the things that we really like about these bands is that they're going to activate your quick twitch muscles. That's going to help you get faster, jump higher, move in all directions. These bands are not going to slip, so we think they're a lot better for speed and agility and for fitness. You can use some of the other mini loop bands or the cloth hip bands, but you're not going to have quite the freedom. You still got to get out here in order to get resistance. That's more of a lateral or just a straight up. So I can do just about any movement, workout wise, sports wise. We have a lot of athletes that use these actually in their sport specific training, so that can build up some strength, some speed, some cardio. You're going to really get a great endurance effort. Now, we do have an advanced set of bands. These are, I would say, really for very high level advanced high school or college. Again, these bands, one is a little bit longer than the other. This is the black band. They come with the metal clip, basically because we couldn't wrap within the plastic clip. So this plastic clip has been specifically designed. We've been testing it since we've been in business since 2006. Really proven to be very effective, very light. What we didn't want to do was add more weight, but at that level, we're going to have to. So that's what comes with the kits. Remember, we've got for those under 13, under 110 pounds, when you hit that middle school or maybe freshman in high school, you can move on up to the other kit. But we want to make sure that you get specifically the bands that are going to work best for you. I always suggest don't try to move up until you can. I've been working with these for a long time. I mean, ever since we started. Now, I use the red bands a lot at 64. That works good for me. I'll do the orange and the green. I don't use the blue near as much, but once in a while I really want to get a good feel for everything that we have to offer. The black also, I do test that, but that's what comes in the kit. That's the reason that we actually have 3 kits. We have the under 110, the under 13, we have the over 13, and then we have the advanced. So let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you out there training.